welcome to Bella TV. I'm Lynette Barbieri. I am here today with a very special guest, Bethany Hollars like yells. That's how you pronounce it.
Yep,
Awesome.
you got it.
Thank you. I didn't want to botch up anybody's name. I'm famous for that. So Bethany is a financial empowerment expert, and the reason why I think this is perfect timing to talk to Bethany today is because we are all spending a lot of money at the holiday time, right? Now, you know, my passion is always talking about saving money in any capacity that we could talk about it. But right now, one of the things she has been helping people with is how to cut costs in the holidays all the time throughout the year. But right now, I know that you are educating people on different strategies they can implement to cut costs for the holidays, right?
Absolutely, yes.
And I know that it's going to cost us more this year than last year because I know every time I go food shopping, everything shrunk and cost more money. So I know items that I order on Amazon for the family have been costing more than last year. So we're going to be spending more money anyway. So, Bethany, tell us, what are some useful ways that our readers and followers can save money this year? Give us some of your tips.
Definitely. Yes, it's great to be here. I'm so happy to be here. It is something I'm passionate about, is teaching people how to save money. Definitely during the holidays, it's one of the top ways that we get people just really looking to pinch pennies because we're all spending money. It's something that we're all out at the stores shopping for things. And there definitely are a few tips that we can follow to help save dollars, put some money back in our pockets. The first is some very simple things like joining your store's loyalty rewards program, joining their email list. When you do things like this, it's a little bit, but it's a few dollars, it's still a few percentage points back into your pocket. They're going to send you to your email if you sign up for their email list. Maybe it's a promotional offer, 10 or 15% off, 20 off 100. Maybe it's a free shipping code. Same thing if you join their store loyalty rewards program. When you swipe that card or enter your phone number at checkout, you're getting a few percentage points back. I always like to mention the Target Red Card, which I love. I think a lot of us are probably going to be doing some holiday shopping at Target, being one of those major national retailers. Always, everyone loves Target. The Target Red Card, I love promoting that because you will save 5% off your entire purchase at checkout if you charge that to your Target Red Card. It is a super easy way to save. Literally, you're just swiping a credit card. 5% off the top of the other sales and discounts that you're already getting is a big deal, especially if you're doing some of your bigger ticket purchases there. So those are some of the more simple ways. I also have a few tips that I find a lot of people haven't heard about that I love telling people about because they're just such great little ways to save money. The first is Amazon warehouse deals, and I'm always surprised how many people have never heard about Amazon warehouse deals.
Discovered it myself.
Great way. Amazon is not typically known for doing coupons or big sales events apart from Prime Day or having some big, larger discounts. But I feel like all of us are shopping at Amazon for at least some of our holiday shopping. So Amazon warehouse deals are products that Amazon is discounting, sometimes up to 70% off. Yep. And people don't know that this even exists, let alone where to look for it. So essentially, it's very easy. You're on a product page, you're looking at the right-hand side of your screen where that checkout button is, and you see the cost of the item. If you scroll down underneath that box, there's going to be a tiny box underneath it that says other buying options. And if you click into that, a lot of people don't realize most of the things sold on the Amazon platform are being sold by third-party private sellers. Yep. And so you might see the Amazon price in that larger promoted price box. But if you look down and click into the other offers, you're going to see lots of other prices for that item from third-party sellers, as well as Amazon warehouse. And these are items that are not necessarily customer returns, although sometimes they can be. Maybe this is just a box that fell off the shelf in the warehouse and now the outer corner of the box is dented. Or maybe this is an item that went out to a customer and they had buyer's remorse and they just sent it back. Basically, any item, no matter why it's being listed under Amazon warehouse, Amazon goes through, they have a very specific process of what they do with these items. They inspect them, they make sure the item's good, it's in working condition. And in that box of other pricing offers, you will see Amazon warehouse deals. It's not available for every product all the time, but very often you will see an Amazon warehouse available deal. It goes through a screening process. They will tell you the condition of the item, what's wrong with it. Is a major defect? Yep, minor defect. Maybe it will just say minor cosmetic damage to outer box. And again, the savings can be up to 70% off. So the item that you would have just thrown into your cart and spent $50 on, it literally might be 20 bucks under that other offer because the outer box is damaged. And I have ordered
not to interrupt you, but I also saw the first time I ever saw Amazon warehouse was on the top button on the left. So I just clicked on it. And what I did was I put it in the search bar, like I was looking for a bedroom dresser. I just put it in there and under Amazon warehouse. So if you aren't looking for a specific item and you just want to search, you could also put it in the search bar.
Great tip. You can absolutely do that. And that way it kind of cuts down your search time for finding exactly what you want and seeing if there's a deal available. But again, I have ordered so many things off of Amazon warehouse. I never buy anything on Amazon unless I check to make sure there's not an available warehouse deal. I have had things, everything from furniture to electronics, toys delivered. These are things that, you know, at 50% off, you're thinking, how's this going to arrive? There's been times it's arrived perfect condition. I'm not finding a scratch or a dent on it. It's just as if I had ordered it regularly and I saved all this money. I love telling people about it because so many people don't know. It is just a few extra seconds of your time, and definitely go ahead, click through. And if you see something on there that is saying, you know, the item's in great condition and maybe there's just a scratch on the box, go for it. It is so worth the savings.
Absolutely.
So obviously, you know, many of us doing our holiday shopping there on Amazon, that's a great way to save as well. I am affiliated with brickseek.com, which is a deals finding website. That's literally what we do. We are partnered with the nation's largest retailers, and we are constantly scanning 24/7 all the inventory at these different stores, looking for markdowns, clearance pricing. Maybe there's, especially at the holiday times, a deal that the retailers rolled out, and our system is finding that first and bringing it to you first. And so one of the tips that I love telling people to do is to check out our holiday gift guide. We start this every year as a Black Friday deals feed, then it morphs into a Cyber Monday deals feed, and now through the remainder of the holiday season, it's our holiday gift guide. Anyone can go to brickseek.com and access this. It's going to be right on the homepage, and it is such an easy way
Can you spell that, Bethany?
to save money.
I'm sorry, can you spell that?
Sure, it's Brickseek, BRICKSEEK.com. We were founded by a Lego lover, and Lego bricks are what he used the site originally to look for. So he was seeking bricks. So we are brickseek.com, and now we have morphed into just a deal finding website for all of the nation's largest retailers: Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Kohl's, Cabela's, Dick's Sporting Goods. All the major retailers we're scanning, and we're constantly finding these great deals. Our system actually remembers the prices that we've seen on things in the past and automatically does the work for you to know, based on what the MSRP of this item is, the deals that we've seen on that item in the past, and what its current price is. Our system does the calculation to know whether it's an amazing deal, a great deal, a good deal. It's filtering those out and bringing it right to you, bringing it to you first. It is literally as simple as logging on. You can sort by the category of item that you're looking for, the store that you want to shop at, and you can rest assured that if you're seeing an item and it's something you want to buy and it shows up in that deals feed, you don't even need to price compare. If it is there, it is a great deal, and you can feel confident that if you buy it, you're getting a great value. So that is definitely another tip I like to share as well.
I'm using that tonight, by the way.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you know what I found on there later.
I want to know. I want a testimony. I'm gonna scream it from the rooftops of what you found online. Definitely
you understand. Lots of money, like a holiday, lots of money.
And that is exactly why I use that. Is we were talking before, we both have 4 kids. That can make the holidays 4 times more expensive. So I am always looking to save money around this time. The deals feed is absolutely one of the things that I use to do that. And kind of leading into the next tip, which you will have to carry on into the next year. But we were also talking about going into the new year and the things that we should be planning for ourselves in terms of finance, finances and future financial decisions. And how one of the things that kind of gets put onto the back burner until we find ourselves every year right back at holiday time, it just sneaks up on me every year, but is saving on our holiday shopping. And one of the things that I also love to recommend to people, do your holiday shopping in January and February, because right now the retailers are getting in all of that extra inventory. They're ordering extra of everything to try and meet demand. They have limited edition sets and toys and this, that, and the other that are coming in specific just for the holidays that aren't going to be produced later on into the year. So after the holiday time, any of this type of limited edition or limited quantity, limited time merchandise that these stores have, they want that out. They need that store real estate back for the stuff that they're used to selling and used to stocking the shelves with. And so they're not going to be keeping that stuff around for long. I think many people in the deals community know about Target and Walmart. It's like the day after Christmas, everything's 50% off. And
You'll
2 days
see me in
later,
stores on those days. I go in for 50% off gift sets.
absolutely. So that's one thing for sure to keep an eye on, is those in-store deals. It's like, then 2 days later, it's down to 75%, and anything left at the end of the week is 90% off. I do almost all of my Christmas shopping in January and February. I'm getting toys that 2 weeks prior were maybe $90 play sets. I'm getting it for $20, $25, $30. This is
true. It's so true.
And there's no work involved other than basically just going to the store and hoping that they have some of that extra overstock inventory left. I'm thinking, I've got 4 kids. I know what they're going to be interested in a year from now. I'm buying that stuff 70% off, throw it in my attic, save it a few months until Christmas sneaks up on me again. And not only do I have most of my shopping done, I don't have to deal with the anxiety. I'm not fighting crowds. I don't have to stress myself out at the last minute trying to figure, oh, what am I going to get? So much of that is done. I'm able to buy more gifts because I'm staying so much under budget because I'm saving so much up front. That is probably my favorite tip, is to shop clearance, shop that overstock markdown inventory in January and February. There's nothing that you have to do. The store is doing all the work for you. You don't have to shop around. You don't have to price compare. Set it aside, and you basically have done yourself a favor for 11 months down the road when Christmas comes back and rolls back around at the end of the year.
I mean, every year I would do even generic gifts, like you always need a teacher gift, or you need somebody at work, a generic gift during the year. So they have gift sets that are not holiday oriented, and I would stock the gift sets that were 50 to 75% off. I'd buy birthday gifts for my kids. All the stocking stuffers are 75 off in the end. I get all the stocking stuff and keep it in a basket. And every year I take it out and I put it in their stocking, which I still do, even though they're older. And it saves me a ton of money. And then I can get all the things I need to get. So that is,
I love that. Love to hear that.
Huge tip. The Brick Street, it's Brick Street, correct?
Seek like hide and seek.
Okay, seek, okay.
Seek.
Don't worry, everybody. We're going to put it in the thread. You will see all her information. We're going to put that link because I personally am going to try that tonight. I know I've done overstock.com, Rakuten to get money back on stuff, but brand deals, but this sounds awesome. You can do all the shopping for me, and I need some of that.
That's actually a great tip. The Ebates that you just mentioned, those cashback sites. So you're already going to be doing the shopping one way or the other. You're spending the money. Start your shopping trip, start your journey at one of these cashback sites, Rakuten, which was formerly Ebates, Top Cashback. You can Google it. There's a ton of legitimate cashback sites out there. You're doing this shopping anyway. You start your shopping journey at one of these cashback portals. It transfers you right over to the site that you're going to shop at anyway. You complete your purchase like you normally would. The cashback site recognizes the fact that you completed that transaction, and 2 days later, you've got cashback sitting in your account. And every quarter, sometimes every month, you can get a gift card, PayPal, check in the mail.
I get a check in the mail. I download it on my phone. Sometimes it's $1, sometimes it's $40, $20. It's free money.
It's free money. I will say, I was doing some online shopping for Cyber Monday because some of those deals were great. I
Mhm.
started every shopping trip through, I personally use Ebates, and actually was just clicking through. And in the past several years, I've probably been a member there maybe 10 years.
Okay.
I've got back like $4,000 in
Yeah.
shopping that I was going to do anyway. This was money I was going to be spending anyway. And then to see that accrue over the years, that really adds up to a lot of money that's right back in my pocket for doing nothing than a few extra clicks on my laptop.
Absolutely. You could put it in your Christmas fund for the next year. If people, were diligent about that. Just be a little disciplined. Take those little checks and put it in the side account. And now it's like your old fashioned Christmas club account.
Absolutely. I love that. So much of saving money, getting control of our finances, staying on a budget are the little steps. I think sometimes people feel very intimidated and think that it's these huge changes that need to be made, and it's not. It's really a changing of your mindset. And I like to say, 1% at a time. Find one little tiny thing that you can change that doesn't feel like it's anything that you're really giving up. And then just incorporate that into your lifestyle until it becomes a habit, and then find the next thing. And before you know it, things like shopping at a cashback site, you're looking back and realizing, oh, that one little change I made of starting my online shopping
Yep.
trip at a different website got $4,000 back in my pocket over the past few years. It's such a great feeling, and it really does make you feel like you're getting somewhat of that control back over your spending.
Absolutely. I love it. I love this whole conversation. I love everything about trying to help people spend money, save money, because we all have to spend money. Why not spend less?
Yes.
I'd love to have you back in the future and talk a little bit more about how they could save money and different things that they could do with that in the future after the holidays. So thank you so much. Bethany, if people wanted to get in touch with you, where would they find you?
Sure. So you can find me at brickseek.com. We have a blog and a lot of other content there that you can find me associated with. I have Instagram. I believe it's Bethany at Brickseek Bethany. You can search that and I'll come up on Instagram. Of course, we have all of our social media channels across Twitter, Facebook. You can just look up Brickseek and you'll find me scattered there throughout TikTok and again, Instagram as well. So yes, happy to have these conversations. Love teaching people how to take control over their finances. I feel like it's something that can really intimidate people, but it's something that anyone can be
So
successful
simple.
at. I love it.
All you have to do is pay attention, right? All they have to do is listen to
Absolutely.
these types of conversations, implement one thing every time you hear something, and that one thing, it really can change your life if you
Absolutely.
enough to do it. So thank you so much for talking to us today. I'm looking very forward to be able to have you back on in the future. We'll be in touch, and happy money saving, everybody. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy deal seeking.
Happy deal seeking.